The world has surpassed 1 million COVID-19 sufferers, and approximately 1/3 of the global population is in some form of lockdown. So I thought I would take this opportunity, as Morocco enters its second week of lockdown, to look at how my home country, the United Kingdom, and Morocco, the country where I live, is handling the COVID-19 situation. I think some of the things that I found will surprise you, and if you live in the United Kingdom, they will almost certainly shock you. The first confirmed case of the virus arrives in the United Kingdom at the end of January. UK government begins checking people on flights from China. Over the next few weeks, this is extended to include other countries in the region. All passengers are told to go into self-isolation for 14 days. At the end of February, the country has 19 cases, and the World Health Organization declares the virus to be a very high global risk. On March the 2nd, the virus arrives in Morocco. On its first day, Morocco imposes a license on selling medical equipment out of Morocco, making it more difficult for essential medical supplies to leave the country. Also on day one, organizations begin cancelling large-scale events, even those taking place in April. This is something the United Kingdom starts to do on the 13th of March, the 45th day from its first case, 11 days after Morocco. March the 3rd. Boris Johnson, the British Prime Minister, proudly announces he shook hands with COVID patients.
I was at a hospital the other night where I think there were actually a few coronavirus patients, and I shook hands with everybody, you'll be pleased to know.
March the 8th. Morocco bans flights to and from parts of Italy as concerns for that country grows. March 13, Morocco suspends flights to and from Algeria. In the United Kingdom, some major sporting organisations cancel events. It's at this time that Sir Patrick Vallance, the UK government's chief scientist advisor, talks about herd immunity, suggesting that 60% of the country will have to get the virus in order to create a nationwide immunity. 2 days later, the government will say that this is not their policy, despite also repeatedly saying that they follow the advice of scientists.
At all stages, we have been guided by the science, and we will do the right thing at the right time.
The chief scientist advisor also makes claims that people are more likely to spread the virus in small groups than in large groups.
Coming up, and mass gatherings, of course, are a place where you can potentially get infection from somebody. But the alternative is also important, that if you're not at a mass gathering, you're at a small gathering, and most of the transmission of these types of viruses occur in small gatherings, not in big gatherings.
March 14th. Morocco suspends flights to many countries worldwide. Flights in and out of the UK are still possible. March 15th. The UK enters the top 10 countries with most cases. It has stayed on that list from the 15th of March to the making of this video. It currently stands in 8th place. In Morocco, the transport minister tests positive. As a result, all government ministers in Morocco are tested, and all return negative results. March 16th. Morocco closes all schools, cafes, restaurants and mosques, etc. It suspends flights to and from all countries in the world. On the making of this video, the United Kingdom still has not banned all international flights. March 17th, Morocco's state train company reduces the number of trains in operation. The Moroccan government fixes the price of hand sanitizers and some other essential products. Local authorities in the UK begin encouraging people to stay at home. Friday, March 20th. Morocco imposes a lockdown. Although it's unclear exactly what restrictions are in place, people need to sign a paper of authority allowing them to go to work or to the shops. There is an enforced curfew after 6 p.m. The UK orders all pubs, bars and cafes to close, something Morocco did on day 15 with just 37 cases. March 21st. In Morocco, new cases pass the 100 mark. In the UK, the new cases pass the 5,000 mark. It is also the first day that the United Kingdom has over 1,000 new cases. In Morocco, intercity buses stop operating. State Rail limits trains to just Casablanca, Rabat and the surrounding major cities. March 22nd, Royal Air Maroc suspends all domestic flights. In Morocco, it is now almost impossible to leave the area you are staying in. Moroccan government announces the restrictions of movement will stay in place until April the 20th. The UK government advises people to go outside just once a day to exercise and to work from home unless they absolutely need to go to work. Monday, March the 23rd. All schools are closed in the UK. It takes this action on day 55. Morocco took the same action on day 15 with just 37 cases. March 25th. Prince Charles, the next in line to the British throne, tests positive for the virus. He is 71 years old. March 27, the UK Prime Minister and the UK Health Secretary test positive for the virus.
I've developed mild symptoms of the coronavirus, that's to say a temperature and a persistent cough. And on the advice of the Chief Medical Officer, I've taken a test that has come out positive. So I am working from home.
The UK Chief Medical Officer and the Prime Minister's Chief Advisor show symptoms. All four go into isolation. This comes less than 2 weeks after Morocco tested all government members and 3 weeks after Boris Johnson proudly told the media he shook hands with COVID patients. Monday, March 30th. Morocco passes the 500 cases mark. The government had said 500 will begin stage 2 of the control measures. No one is exactly sure what stage 2 is. Tuesday, March 31st. It has taken Morocco 30 days to reach 617 cases. The UK reached this number sometime between the 12th and the 13th of March on the 45th day from its first case. The United Kingdom now gets more than double this amount of new cases each day. So, where are we now? Well, as of the morning of April the 3rd, Morocco has declared 735 cases. In contrast, the United Kingdom has just over 38,100 cases. Over the past few days, there's been a slight but encouraging drop in the number of new cases in Morocco. However, in the United Kingdom, the number of cases is rising quickly. Rather than look to Spain, Italy, the United States and China, hoping that it doesn't get as bad in the UK, the people of the United Kingdom should be asking, how did the country ever get worse than Morocco?